For this Ayurvedic yoga class, kind of just stepped into the season of fall this past weekend. So in terms of Ayurveda, it's really starting to slow down. Think of a nourishing, warming practice. And we'll do some pranayama, and then we'll do some yoga and stretching, some longer holds, and just really gentle this afternoon. So we'll start seated. So if you want to find a comfortable seat, and maybe you sit on a pillow or a block if you'd like. All right. Just settling in, let your hands rest onto your thighs or onto your knees. You might close the eyes, or you might turn your gaze down towards the earth. Begin to notice the connection of your seat with the earth. Taking this time to slow down from your day and take this time to get grounded. And noting what being grounded means to you. And you'll witness here this beautiful rhythm of your breath. And check in with yourself as you start to note how the body's feeling and what may feel good for the body today. We'll move into alternate nostril breathing. So this time of year, especially if you need to, just clear the nasal passages before we get started. But you'll use your dominant hand here, and you can either draw the index finger and middle finger in towards your palm, or you can draw the index finger and middle finger and place it right between the eyebrows. And you'll keep the nostrils clear for a moment as your hand comes up towards your face. And take a breath in through the nose. And a nice slow breath out through the mouth. Do that one more time as you inhale. And exhale. And you'll begin the alternate nostril breathing. So close off your right nostril. Take a breath in through the left. You'll seal off the left. Lift your finger, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close off. Exhale left. Now inhale through the left. Seal off. Exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale, left. Inhale. Seal off. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale. Close. Exhale, opposite. Let that flow just side to side here. The next time you exhale through your left nostril, you can release your hand back down. And take that slow breath in through the nose. And big exhale to sigh out through the mouth. Breath in. And big breath out. You'll start to flow here into a few rounds of the slow exhale. So you'll breathe in through the nose. Then a nice slow exhale through the mouth. So almost like you're blowing out a candle. Breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Do that a few more times. We'll take one more round of breath in, round of breath out. Then you can release the breath. And slowly let the eyes blink open here. And take an inhale. Let those arms stretch up overhead. Exhale your hands together in front of your heart. Big inhale as the arms reach out, stretch up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Now let your hands come down onto your thighs. And if you're sitting on anything, you can keep that there or you can remove it if you prefer. So hands on your thighs, you're in your comfortable seat. Take an inhale, start to bring the chest forward. Try to squeeze the elbows in and notice here if you can tilt the head back. Exhale, you'll lean back as much as you can, round into your spine. So inhale will bring you forward, little arc to the back. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale. And exhale. And try that a few more times. Inhale forward. Exhale it back. All right, now the next time you lean back and round the spine, just pause there. Notice, can you draw your chin towards your chest? So there's a little stretch here in the back of your neck. Now you'll start to circle through that upper body. And just moving this in whatever way feels really good for you. Excuse me, if these are big circles or small, if you'd like to pause in one place a little longer. The next time the chest comes forward, you'll hold and then circle the other way. And bring yourself right back through center. You'll take the legs, let them extend out in front of you. So as those legs stretch out, inhale, let the arms lift up overhead. Now exhale to fold over your legs. Again, search around through your spine, draw your chin through your chest. Nice and slow, roll yourself up to sit. Big inhale, stretch up through the arms. Now exhale, bend the elbows, cactus out the arms with a good. Inhale, reach that back up. Now exhale, your right hand will cross over to your left leg, really anywhere on the leg. That left arm can stretch back in space, or you can plant your hand behind you. Press into both hands, sit up a bit taller. Inhale. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, you'll switch your sides. Left hand crosses, right hand behind you. Inhale, press into both hands as you sit up tall. Then exhale to twist. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands float down to your sides. Once your fingertips touch the mat, walk them out towards either side. Now take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Lift your head back up. Then left ear over towards your left shoulder. Inhale to lift up through the head. Exhale, draw your chin in towards your chest. Now inhale, those arms sweep up overhead. Lift the gaze, look up towards your hands. And exhale to fold forward. Hands will stay down. Inhale, lift your gaze to look past your toes. Then exhale to fold. Inhale, that nice slow roll up to sit. Arm stretch overhead. Exhale through the mouth with those cactus arms. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, the right hand comes down. Fingers can walk out. Stretch that left arm up and over. Try to roll the left shoulder back. Inhale, bring it up through center. Exhale, the left hand down. Walk the fingers out. Right arm comes up and over. Right shoulder rolls back. Then inhale to lift up through the arms. Exhale for your twist. Right hand crosses to the left leg. Left hand behind you. Big inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, let the arms reach up. Exhale, switch your sides. Now you can unwind, bring those arms back overhead. Big inhale. Exhale, hands release down to your mat. As the fingertips touch down, again, you'll walk them out towards either side as far as you can. Take your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Try to walk those left fingers out a little bit more. And lift your head through center. Inhale. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Try to walk the right fingers out just a bit more. And you'll lift the head up. Pull your chin in towards your chest. Inhale. Sweep the arms up overhead. Now exhale, fold over the legs. Last time here, hands stay down. You can round into your spine. Inhale to look forward right past your toes. Exhale, fold. Take that slow roll all the way up to sit. Big inhale, arms reach. Exhale through the mouth for your cactus. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale the right hand down. Fingers walk out, left arm up and over. And you might circle through the arm this time. And circle the other way. Now stretch those left fingers up in the air. Push up off that right hand. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Walk the fingers out, right arm up and over. Then if you'd like to circle out the top arm. And circle the other way. Stretch your fingers up towards the sky. Push up off your bottom hand. Inhale, lift through the arms. Exhale, twist. So right hand crosses, left hand behind you. Really try to sit up here as tall as you can. Inhale, exhale. And as you bring yourself back around, the arms sweep up. Switch your sides. Left hand crosses. Inhale to push into the hands. Exhale, twist. Inhale to unwind. Stretch the arms up. Exhale, release your hands down to your mat. You'll walk the fingers out to the sides. You'll take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Then lift your head up. Left ear, left shoulder. Lift your head back up. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Inhale to stretch the arms overhead. Lift up through the gaze. And exhale, let your hands float down to your sides. So your choice here, if you'd like to keep the legs extended or if you prefer to bend the knees here. We'll take a little bit more of a stretch for the neck. So you'll lower your hands down and just circle through the neck. So notice for this movement, how slow can you go? And circle the other way. Now bring your head back through center. Take your right leg, let it reach out wide to your side. So it might come off of your mat. And you want to bend the left knee. So you want to draw your foot towards your thigh. You'll plant your left hand on your mat. Now inhale, reach that right arm up and overhead. Exhale, lower your right hand next to your left. You'll take both arms, kind of sweep them over to the extended leg. So right hand plants on your leg, left arm stretches up. Inhale. Exhale. I'll take that left arm, reach it over your ear, fingers stretch down to your toes. You'll lower your left hand next to your right. Bring it over to the other side. Plant the left hand, right arm stretches up and over. And you can stay or you can send your hips up in the air. Now you'll lower those hips down. You'll take it to the other side, both arms. Right hand down, left fingers to the sky. Stretch your left arm over your ear. Then lower your left hand next to your right. Take that little journey over to the left. Right arm overhead. And again, you can stay or you might send the hips up. And release the hips down. You'll stretch all the way over to the right leg. Inhale, left fingers up towards the sky. Exhale, left arm over your ear. You'll look down towards your extended leg, that right leg. Release both hands to your leg, or they can come to either side of your leg. Inhale, lift up the chest about halfway, so find some length. Start to turn the chest towards that leg a bit more. Then exhale, you can walk it forward and fold. I'm going to keep that right leg engaged here. Draw those toes back. All right, walk your hands all the way back in. You'll switch out the legs. So bring the left leg out, the right knee bends. Good. Release your right hand down. Inhale, lift your left arm up and over. Exhale, lower your left hand by your right. Both arms will sweep it over to the extended leg. Left hand down, right fingers up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right arm over your ear. Release your right hand by your left. Both arms will stretch over to the other side. Right hand down, left fingers up. You can stay or you can send your hips towards the sky. Lower your hips back down. You'll sweep it over to the extended leg. Stretch the right fingers up. Big inhale. Exhale, right arm over your ear. Right hand by the left. Stretch it over to the other side. Then you can hold or you can lift your hips up. Now release the hips. We'll take it over to that extended leg. Last time here. Stretch the right fingers up. Inhale. Exhale, right arm over the ear. Look down towards your left leg. So lower both hands to the leg or again, either side of it. Inhale, lift up about halfway. Take a little turn to face that leg. Then exhale, let the hands walk forward. You'll release yourself down. You can walk your hands all the way back in. Let both legs stretch out in front of you. And then open up the feet here about as wide as your mat or just a bit wider. You'll flex through the feet, let the legs press down into the earth. Inhale, the arms lift up. Now exhale, fold down the center. Plant your hands. Hands about shoulder distance apart. Inhale to lift the chest, look forward. Now exhale, let those hands walk out. You'll lower your chest down, release your head towards your mat. Just a few slow, easy breaths here. You'll walk the hands back in. Then bring your hands to your thighs. You'll draw the legs back together. From here, in a moment, you're going to come onto your back. But before you do that, grab hold of one of your blocks if you have it. If not, you don't need it. You can keep your pillow nearby. You might use that. And I did not say this earlier, but if you have a strap, like a yoga strap, or if you just want to grab like a towel, little hand towel or a t-shirt, that'll work great as well. So you just want those within arm's reach, and then you'll come down to your back. So once you're on your back, bend both of your knees. Separate your feet so the feet are about as wide as your mat. The knees will fall in towards each other. The hands will rest onto your belly. You might close the eyes here. And once again, letting the breath slow down. Noticing the sensation of your feet, your hips, your back and head, connecting with the earth. You'll take a few rounds of those slow exhales here. So breath in through the nose. That slow breath out through the mouth. Breath in. Slow breath out. And continue with a few more like that. Now you'll start to stretch your arms out wide. You'll let the knees drop over to your right. Bring the knees back through center, and then lower over to your left. Inhale your knees through center. Exhale, lower the knees to the right. And you can stay here with the legs staggered, or you can place your right foot on the outside of your left thigh. And if you'd like, you might turn your head in one direction. Maybe you keep the eyes closed. You can lower your right foot down. Draw your knees back through center. Then release your knees to the left, where you can stay, or you can place your left foot on the outside of your right thigh. Again, you might turn your head in one direction. And taking this time to slow down, to nourish yourself. This time of autumn, kind of flowing with the seasons. Taking this time of year to relax a bit more, to really nourish and take care of yourself. You can release your left foot down, your knees back through center. Now you'll plant your feet. So the feet are about hips width apart, and you can walk your heels in a bit closer towards your seat. You'll take hold of your block if you have it. If not your block, you can use that little pillow or your folded blanket. You want to press into your feet to lift your hips. Take that prop right underneath the low back. So you want the prop on the lowest side it can be on. And then once you settle into it, do you need to make any adjustments? Can you get a little more comfortable? Let those arms rest at your sides for a few breaths. You'll take hold of your strap. And once you have that strap in your hands, come onto the balls of your feet. So you want to lift your heels first, and then start to lift the balls of your feet. So the feet are kind of hovering above your mat. Now, the option here to take your strap and place it around the bottoms of your feet, and then let the legs stretch up in the air. You also don't have to use a strap here, but the strap can be quite nice, and it's a bit more supportive for the body. With the legs extended, give yourself a few breaths. You can give the strap a little tug down. Now from here, you can separate your feet. Well, you'll start at about hips width. And then if you'd like to go a bit wider, you can. You'll draw your feet back together. Pull your knees in towards your chest so you can release the strap from off of your feet. Let that strap come down. Then gently lower your feet down to your mat. Arms at your sides again. Then as you press into your feet, press into your palms, lift up through the hips so you can remove your prop and lower all the way down to your back. Before you move, before you counter anything, just pause in stillness. Notice the effects of that series of stretches. Nice and slow, you can extend the legs out in front of you. And as those legs stretch out, the arms can reach overhead. Inhale, exhale. You'll gather your knees in towards your chest, give the legs a squeeze, and if you'd like to rock a few times, maybe side to side. Now stretch your arms out wide to your sides. You'll lower your knees to the left, bring them all the way down towards the ground. And you can turn your head to the right if you'd like. You might continue to keep the eyes closed. Inhale to roll to your back. Exhale, squeeze your knees in. Then stretch your arms out wide. Lower your knees to the right. Turn your head to the left. Roll onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Now you can lower your feet down to your mat. You'll take your strap again. And you'll place the strap around the bottom of just your right foot. That right leg will stretch up into the air. The left knee can stay bent. And you'll let the leg go over to the right. Bring it back through center and over to the left. So it's not going incredibly far in either direction. It's just a little bit side to side. With your leg back through center, you can stretch it forward about halfway so it doesn't touch the earth. Then lift your leg back up. Pull that leg in towards you. So you'll do that again. Stretch it forward about halfway. Lift it up. And then squeeze in towards you. Inhale, stretch it forward. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, draw the right leg in towards you. And exhale right back to where you started. With the strap in your right hand, you'll open your leg out to the right. Take your left hand, place it on top of your left hip. So by doing that, helping to ground yourself, keep that left hip releasing down towards your mat. And the left knee can stay bent, or you can stretch the left leg out onto your mat. Inhale, lift your leg up into the air. Exhale, rebend your left knee, plant your foot. Let the strap come into your left hand, and that right leg will cross to the left about 4 to 5 inches. Try to flex through your foot here and pull the leg in towards you. Inhale your leg back to center. Exhale, place your left foot into the strap with your right. You'll lower your right foot down to your mat. So strap around the left foot. Inhale, let your leg go over to the left. Exhale back through center and then over to the right. Bring it through center. Inhale left. Exhale center and then over to the right. Bringing it to the left, center, and right. As you bring your foot back to where you started, you'll stretch it out in front of you about halfway. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, pull it in towards you. Stretch it forward about halfway. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, squeeze. Stretch it forward halfway. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. And then squeeze it in towards you. Now bring your leg back through center. You'll keep the strap in your left hand and slowly open your leg out to the left. Find that sweet spot that you can hold for a few breaths. Right hand to your right hip. Maybe you stretch your right leg out onto your mat. Inhale, send your left leg up into the air. Exhale, you'll rebend the right knee. Strap into your right hand. Let that left leg cross over to the right, that 4 to 5 inches. Continue to flex the foot as you pull the leg in towards you. Inhale, roll onto your back. Exhale, place your right foot into the strap with your left. Separate your feet a little wider than your hips and just let the legs kind of move side to side here. You'll draw your feet back together. Pull your knees in towards your chest so you can release your strap off to the side. And as the knees hug in, whether you stay here or you can take a happy baby pose if you want to reach for the outsides of your knees or grab hold of the outsides of your feet. And gently just rock side to side. As you hold back at center, you can draw the knees back together and just circle it out. Circling the legs in one direction. And circling the opposite way. As you hold still, you can lower your feet down to your mat. And in a moment, you'll stretch the legs out in front of you for your Shavasana. So that pillow that you might have nearby, you might place that under the head. It can also be really nice on the hips, so low belly and hip area. The legs will stretch all the way out. You can bring your arms to your sides. Noting if you'd like to cover up with a blanket to keep yourself warm. And you'll take a breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. And with that exhale, feel the body just melting down. Knowing that you're held and supported by the earth. You'll take these next few moments here to rest, relax, restore in peace and quiet. Deepening your breath. Bringing some small movements back into your body. So you wiggle fingers and toes. And take the arms, just stretch them overhead as you reach the body long. And draw your knees into your chest, give your legs a hug, and a few little rocks just side to side. You can release your knees to one side. In your own time, you'll press yourself up to a comfortable seat. In this seat, let the eyes close. Bring your palms to prayer in front of your heart. Om Shanti. Peace and love to each of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.